Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Aline.
And my name is Michelle.
And we are two 20-something sisters that usually live in New York City, but we're currently in Montana taking a beat, getting some money in the bank before we head back in this whole pandemic situation.
Today we're bringing you a weekend in our life vlog in Montana summer. Beautiful,
Nice.
Beautiful times. We're so excited to bring you guys along for this weekend. We think it's going to be very full of fun. Obviously socially distanced fun, because
Responsible fun.
it's so important to wear a mask and socially distance. This is your little reminder, friendly reminder
From us.
So yeah, come along with us. Today is Friday. I just got off of work and we just got ready, obviously, and we're going to bring you along for our outing, which is what we do every Friday. And essentially it is made up of coffee, acai bowls, driving around, going to the park.
Sometimes we go shop for some books, sometimes we just go look at some mountains, but it's just our little way of feeling alive and having some control during a time where you're out of control. And yeah,
it's all about the little things, and who knows what today has in store. Why don't we find out?
Like, what metaphors have I not used? What vivid imagery have I left untapped?
Getting coffee. Mask up. Cheers.
Cheers.
What we get?
Oh, iced Americano with oat milk.
It's the order.
Perfect color.
Oh,
Check out these strawless lids.
we love it. Love to see it. Let's do this. We got the bowls, everybody.
Hey, oh,
How excited are you to consume this?
I am more excited than you will ever know. Frankly, it is 2 p.m.
We're so hungry.
Hashtag accidental intermittent fasting. So I'm very excited. I'm very hungry. Also, these bowls are the shit. So
So good.
I'm very pumped. Also, me and Michelle have already talked about this, but we've both had like pretty strenuous work weeks. With me, it was like getting the apartment tour video up,
Which Aline honestly put in like 40 hours of work into, so y'all should watch that if you haven't. And leave a nice comment, because Aline worked so hard on it, busted her ass, and like the editing is so good. It's such a masterpiece. It's just so equally aesthetically pleasing and also entertaining and like fun and funny. So I love it. Very proud of it. Very proud of you.
Thank you. We should have talked about gentrification, but it is what it is.
Yeah, we did want to say in our apartment tour video, we wished that we had touched on gentrification, because obviously that's such a huge issue living in Brooklyn, and it's something that we've recently started to learn more about, which, you know, that's our ignorance showing completely. We did want to say that we're sorry if we hurt anybody regarding our absence of
Including that
topic.
Yeah, I think it's odd because I mean we should have just, it's strange because you don't want to just say it like off the cuff. It's weird to not include it though when you're talking about like neighborhoods, like it's specifically like Bed-Stuy right now, which I think is really changing very rapidly, and maybe not for the better.
So important, and like we do really regret that we didn't talk about that. I think we were so in a rush trying to get that video filmed before moving out that it just like slipped our minds, which, you know, is pretty careless.
The thing about gentrification, which is really tricky, is that you can ask people to take individual responsibility. I think that we can all think way more through every decision that we make, and especially like in regards to real estate in this specific instance. But also the thing about gentrification is that it makes a lot of people not really have as much choice because of the gatekeeping around wealthy, established, predominantly white neighborhoods in cities like New York. This whole little spiderweb of class and race, and frankly a result of redlining in like the 1940s and 60s, and it's just a mess, and we are trying to do better and learn as much as we can in order to hopefully live just like a more ethical life.
Also, I did want to say, like, speaking on that, if any of you have any tips on how to ethically navigate this issue, if you live in New York, or If you have knowledge of gentrification at all, please do comment down below. We'd love to have a conversation. We'd love to just like be more aware humans. I think that's like what we wanted to touch on. And I know it's just like cringe when like, I don't know, we are still like white people trying to like talk about gentrification, which is like, ah.
Yeah, it's always just like icky. But even like us, as we struggle to like find our next apartment or whatever, I just want to acknowledge that like our financial, economic, or whatever struggles are nothing compared to like the struggles of Black people.
Oh my god, yeah, no, we're not trying to compare it at all.
Especially since Black and brown communities don't get advocated for in government or real estate or anything like that. So, you know, if you have any tips on how to be more, I don't know, how to be ethical on a budget, please let us know.
Ethical on a budget, seriously. And not even just for us, but for people who are like reading our comments or looking to move to New York. I think a lot of people, like especially white people, are very, predominantly white people, are very unaware of how gentrification is a problem and how to respect Black communities in New York. We're also gonna be doing our own research as well. It's not gonna be like, if you don't give us tips and tricks, it's not gonna be like, well then, what you gonna do? So after that little PSA, little update, let's go to the park and eat our acai bowls and our coffee.
Yum,
It feels weird to like continue with our very light-hearted content, but I know a lot of you reached out regarding how our content soothes you, which is the ultimate goal and compliment. So, and also we're gonna be trying to integrate difficult conversations into our lighthearted content and talk about things that maybe we haven't talked about. That's such a good point.
Because I think that that's the way that real change happens, is by integrating it into your life. So if we can be like a little part of that conversation that some people get like access to or are exposed to in the day, that would be great. Also, we are having a lot of conversations behind the scenes as well, and really putting our money where our mouth is and using our I don't know, brains for action. White line, but white boys. Kill me. I wish that we could just talk one more time.
Okay, relax.
No.
That's the thing, it's like, whatever, like, sure, you hurt her in some ways, but at the same time, I'm like, if you care, you reach out.
Yeah.
I don't care about, like, how nervous and unsure you are.
Like, gender roles and like mental and emotional stability. Look, there they are.
Wow.
Am I counting? 17. But looks like there's only 4 right now.
I like it.
Look at this.
That's beautiful.
It's stunning.
This plus listening to the folklore album is a combination.
Guys, when I tell you that this album has made me unreasonably emotional, Taylor Swift does it with her specific imagery and her like low-key angst that she's just brought into adulthood, like teen angst, but like adulthood spin.
She's so specific, but makes it feel like she's talking directly to you.
It's so relatable. You're just like, me as well. Me too.
Me also.
Me also. To everything that she has to say.
That's on this, I wouldn't. Hi friends, so we're currently in our favorite health food store. Hello. Just picking up a few bites. My mask, because sometimes I go up here and then I'll be like, hi, my eyes being compromised. We tend to come here like at least once a week and get some little goodies. I keep popping up my own glasses. We get some goodies and we get, yeah, just food. Let's do it. If y'all live in Missoula, these are the best treats that you need to try.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Actually, maybe just leave them for us.
I think it would be for
Question mark? We call them Noogums anyway.
But they're actually milk chocolate honey pecans, so that's the technical name.
Yeah, they're not good whatsoever. Oh, what kind is that?
Maple walnut.
Interesting.
We were really turned on to this purely Elizabeth
so
ancient grain granola. The salty, sweet, crunchy clusters. Oh, holy shit.
Delicious.
We've been maybe trying out a different one, but
we're scared of change, so it's a tough decision. I'm gonna have the one that I had last time. Do you still want the garbanzo bean one? Yeah, my classic. Got a couple wraps for sustenance. Yummy. For the rest of our driving day.
We're feeling a little bit sleepy, and
I'm tired, man.
just like driving and talking is honestly like really not just draining, but also super entertaining. So we're gonna do more of it. But I'm really excited for this sustenance. It's just like pickled onion, zucchini, peppers, lettuce, like lemon goat cheese. So good. Wild carrots.
Mine has garbanzo beans and like goat cheese and olives and cucumbers, peppers, greens. So good.
And I'm gonna tell you, half of a wrap is like the perfect size for a snack.
Yeah, for like a late lunch.
And you know when you had like breakfast is an awkward time.
Yeah, we ate breakfast at like 2:30.
And then you're like, I'm clearly like, I want another meal because my body's like, please. And so this is perfect.
It's great. It'll keep us going till dinner.
We also got plenty candy.
Cool. Dark room and just
I'll tell you I'm insane. Good girl face and that tight little skirt. Everything down.
good morning
Hi,
or good
everybody.
afternoon at this point. It is, I guess it's 11:48 a.m.
It's morning.
Today we're kicking off the vlog. We're heading to a Black Lives Matter rally, which we're really looking forward to. I think it's so important to continue educating ourselves and showing up where we can.
Yeah.
And the fight is not over, friends. So that's what we're doing today. It's from noon to 2. We're going to be up to some fun stuff later today, and we're gonna bring you guys along for the rest of the weekend. We also, last night, I guess, forgot to vlog because we were so enthralled by our Thai food that we just...
Yeah, we got Thai food and we ate it with our parents while trying to talk about interesting things while they just want to talk about like the dogs and what the dogs are up to.
We try to have interesting conversations about like deep things, and they'll just
Not even deep things, just like fun topics. Like I'll be like, let's do a deep dive into all of our romantic pasts, and they're just like,
it might rain tonight, and it's just so frustrating, especially after being quarantined together for like 6 months.
You just miss like being with people your age, clearly. And
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, like my parents can be some fun people to hang out with, but sometimes I'm like, wow, I just miss youth culture.
I just miss being a young person. So who knows, tonight we might have to like FaceTime friends or like figure out some fun plans, because I really just
Yeah, we had
want
some
to
plans
talk.
that fell through, so now I'm also
Yeah.
just like, no, I need to talk with some of my own age.
I know. Anyway, we'll chat to you guys in a little bit. Let's do this. Keep fighting the good fight. And don't be a racist.
And we mean it. We mean it.
After the wake of the murder of George Floyd, on June 5th, 2020, a very unfortunate event happened concerning an African-American man, a young African-American man, who was assaulted, and his story has not been told correctly.
It was Friday. I biked out to the Black Lives Matter protest to show support. I've been in Missoula for 14 years now, trying to intimidate me with guns. At this Black Lives Matter protest, backed up away from me in a circle. And it was already just, this guy's a threat, and started talking amongst other people, pointing me out when I was just standing there.
Hi friends, so rally has been completed. We've got coffee because we got really tired all of a sudden. Oop, Taylor Swift.
Taylor's yelling.
But we wanted to give you guys a little update on how the rally went and how it worked and our feelings and thoughts. So basically, the rally was all a social distance safe because in Montana our cases have spiked a little bit. It's nothing compared to like Florida or I know that like Georgia's been struggling, like,
Arizona.
yeah, but it's like spiked a little bit, so I'm glad it was safe.
There was an incident at one of the very first protests where a local black man was assaulted by members of the community that were like, you know, asking if he was a Nazi and therefore Antifa because, you know, we have this, I don't know, local militia that likes to appoint themselves like, I don't know, the protectors of America. And they love to intimidate others with guns at protests, and they always claim that they're there to protect and serve, but they're not. And then he also ended up getting tackled by police and arrested. He, of all the people there,
After being attacked in an alley, so that story
played for 2 hours.
3 hours? 2 hours?
2 hours on multiple local news stations, and you're just encouraged to park, turn it up, wind your windows down, or drive. If you couldn't find a parking spot, which we couldn't, you drive through downtown by going through this loop, and they set out a map for you via email. Mm-hmm. There were also some people gathering at the courthouse, but we participated in the one that was socially distanced as well. So it was really, really good. I thought it was a really creative way to raise awareness. Also because it's Saturday and there are a lot of people down by like the markets, the people's market and the farmers market. So I thought it was a really great way to kind of disrupt the daily weekend haze where people are just like, I want to buy my fresh food, you know? So that was great. There was a really impressive turnout, I thought, and it was great to see the city kind of come together and listen to someone express their thoughts on how Missoula failed the black community. The black community is so small, guys, here, because it's a white state in a white city. I'm just like, you can't even do right by the very few people of color that are here.
I feel like it was very respectful, and everyone, like, it was a completely like peaceful situation. Like there were some cops like floating around, which, you know,
and a couple of older men yelling.
But overall, it made me feel a little bit more hopeful with my local community. After so much like negative, horrible stories are like constantly in the news from day to day, it's just nice to like have a little glimmer of just like togetherness and hope and see your community turn out for such an important issue.
This does not mean that like, good on us white people, we managed to care about black people for longer than a week. Yeah. You know, like that's not what that's supposed to be. At least it's nice to know like the numbers have been consistent and that people are continuously showing up, and now it's just like to keep the consistency going into the rest of our lives, quite frankly.
Yeah.
So I really have to pee, so I'm gonna drive home. Hi you guys, so we are here obviously later in the day. Little update time. I just finished filming like a cheeky video. We'll see if I end up uploading it. I think I will.
A Betty analysis.
A Betty analysis, if you will. It is basically an analysis of the track Betty by Taylor Swift off of the new album. Michelle looks too hot to handle and I look 12. So that's something to know. Also a cat on this, but you can't see it.
Where are we going?
We are going to have a social distance hang with our friends Marissa and Lucas.
Yes.
Who I feel have been coming up a lot in recent videos.
Yeah, we talk about them all the time, but they're two friends.
Two city folk. They were New Yorkers, and then they were LA people, and now we are all Montanans.
We're making the most of it by seeing each other again, so.
Yay, okay, we love to see it. We have some watermelon, bag full of melon, and can't wait to chat and see each other and talk to people, as we said, our own age. Our own age. So look cool. Ooh, nice.
No, you look so chic.
Good morning everybody and welcome to a brand new day. Sorry for the sudden end to the last one, but what you gonna do? This morning is very exciting because me and my dad are going where? What?
Huckleberry picking.
And we have the dogs here including new member to the family, Lupin, who's a new little rescue. Oh, hi, Bubby. Okay, we get it, Vinky. Anyway, she is delightful. She has definitely made a great deal of progress as a rescue. She used to be very nervous and kind of be very wary of people, and now she is just the loveliest little pooch. And yeah, look at her go. We rescued her from a hoarding situation, so she was being hoarded with 28 other dogs at this older woman's place. So now we just have this army of beige dogs.
See you later, alligator.
Okay, thank you for ending off the vlog. See you later, alligator.
Alam mo yun kasi doesn't die.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
We did really well. Hello, impressed. Delicious. Look how many we have. He's just been taking out all the leaves.
You're gonna have the runt pancakes.
Why?
The runt of the litter. The ones that are like broken. Because we're gonna eat them the best ones.
Okay, I'm not gonna be gone that long.
Look at my thumb, man.
I know.
Very cool.
Okay, I'm glad that you're going out because I'm gonna eat so much more.
You were good at finding spots where the huckleberries were.
Me?
Yeah.
Even though I'm blind.
You're not blind. You're just old. So now the plan is that I'm gonna make pancakes. I'm gonna put some huckleberries in the pancakes. I always think that pancakes are a great way to keep the integrity of the fruit alive while mixing them in with like an actual meal, but hopefully we won't use them all. Our mom is also at work, so it's a bummer that she won't be able to eat them.
Be here. She's gonna eat them, but we're gonna make some for her. No?
I mean, si alcanza.
Como no alcanza? Mira.
Now it's time to get into my recipe tin. Ooh, old-fashioned pancakes. This recipe is in a what I ate in a day video, so it's linked there. I'll link it down below. Though. Very nice. The pancakes have yet to been sampled, but we're very excited about it. Our parents did FaceTime us about complimenting them, so you know, we're optimistic. Very. They look so good. Both of us haven't really eaten anything today. No. I had some huckleberries in the woods, so. Pretty much it. Are they good? I think I just had a tiny orgasm. That was very intense. Oh, I can't wait for you to try that. Okay. We like lots of syrup in this house. Yes, we're a syrup family. This is a pro Buddy the Elf household. I'm so excited. You put a lot of butter on? Oh, yeah, like a thick coat. Okay, thick. It's like blueberry pancakes, but better. I know. Somehow. It's just like this little kick. It's like a literal, it's like a punch to the face. Fantastic. Thank you. Some of your best work, I'd say. I agree. Okay, I know which one this is now. It's very good. Also, we need to discuss whether or not we think that her and her blonde man broke up.
I don't think so.
Thank God.
I honestly I think even if I were the happiest person, like quarantine really would have, like, the world shutting down really would have, like, I would have been depressed. So I too would be writing these lyrical beautiful songs.
You can be in a relationship and write breakup songs.
Past trauma continues to come up even when you're happy and in a romantic relationship, so.
Yeah, that's true. Top 3, Gabby. Final ranking.
Mine's Here's Ricochet, in no particular order.
Okay.
I don't know, I like that song. It's kind of toxic and a little bit, I don't know, aggressive.
A little toxic and aggressive. Respect.
Invisible String. I feel like
yeah, that's a good.
I really relate to that song. And
Oh, this
Yeah.
is good.
Very cottagecore energy.
I like this one a lot, Gabby. This is good taste on your part.
the thing is like I like the one, but I don't know if it's top 3 though. I don't know.
I think it is. I will say hot take. I think the one should have been the single off of the album and not Cardigan. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Cardigan is underwhelming.
When I heard it, I was like, this is the radio song right here.
Yeah.
This is the one that's gonna be blasting.
Okay, currently mine are,
The one.
in no particular order, The One, Betty, and August. But they might change because I haven't really had like a good AirPods volume
Yeah.
all the way up by myself moment.
I really do like the one, Exile with Bon Iver. I really like it.
Bruh, that song.
Aline, what are your top 3?
I think those are my top 3 for now. Is the one, Betty, and the one with Bon Bon.
Bon Bon. Seems like you're okay.
I'm pretty independent. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, fellas.
Ooh, dinner time. I made it, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Okay. What a spread. And the dove is cooling out there in the wilderness.
Wow. Look at that topping platter.
I know. Pretty impressive.
Mom, we went Huckleberry picking it up. I know, because the deliciousness of it. Do you like the pancakes? Jeez, it was just an explosion of flavor. The best thing I've ever had. Stupid! But you guys, look at her. Hey, that's a fresh girl. Down you get. Down you get. Down you get.
You tuck the bag in to your pants. Daddy had it here, which is very unattractive. But I tucked it into my fanny pack. Off to the side, very classy. And you put your 2 hands and you go